All right, to bring you back. Apart from me just faffing about with me Webley VMX 177 caliber air rifle, the actual reason for this video, which I forgot all about until I filmed it all, was to say check out Grizzly Adam, my friend, colleague, and my friend and colleague Sam is helping him with editing and camera work. Adam's channel is basically all about shooting, hunting, shooting, guns, countryside, proper Jack Hargreaves type thing. He's just started the channel, editing, camera work, presentation, information. Brilliant, absolutely fantastic. It's like a channel that's been going 5 years and has got really good. Well, he's managed that from his first video going onwards. So I'll put a link in the description to his first video or to his channel, however that works. I'm not sure, but I can do a link to a video. But please check him out. If you're into outdoor, countryside, hunting, shooting, that sort of thing. If you're not, obviously it's not going to be your thing. So thanks a lot. I've been Springy, and now there's like probably quarter of an hour of me missing targets. So see you in a bit. Cheers. Hello, Springy back. I'll try again. I just broke the camera, of course. Today I'm going to look at the Webley VMX 177 air rifle. See you in a bit. Oh, it's really windy, so I've come in the greenhouse where it's really hot, of course. Yeah, it's basically like it's a budget starter pack, if you like. It comes with everything you need. Decent enough case, does the job. All the bits you need: the lens caps for the scope, some pellets, all the little tools you need to adjust things, the sights which I took off, okay, so it's there you go, one of them. It's a 177. I decided to go there you go. I normally have 2.2, but to be honest, I'm only doing targets in the garden, 25 yards, and magpies, pigeons, that sort of stuff. So 177 is fine for that. It's a spring as opposed to a PCP or a gas ram. It came with this scope, which are 4x40 mil dot, and so far it's been great. Adjustments there for up and down and left and right. Yeah, it's a decent gun. When you get it, it comes with the original sights, like the static sights, already also attached to the gun here and here at the end of the barrel. But I took those off because I got the scope, and I don't shoot with normal sights. I always use a scope. I just can't shoot without a scope. But what I also did was I bought a silencer for it, or suppressor. I ended up taking it off. There's a suppressor, moderator, whatever you want to call it. And what you do, once I'd taken off the sight, the end of the barrel, I actually had to file down a ridge that was on the end of the barrel, and I had an adapter, which is a sleeve that goes over the end of the barrel, and the Allen key's on, and it had a thread on it, and then that thread goes into the silencer, and then your barrel's that much longer. To be honest, after I'd used it a bit, it made pretty much no difference to the sound. It's not that loud. Okay, it's not as nice as some of the PCPs I've had before with a proper silencer. Anyway, so what I did, because I had to file down some of the barrel, I've actually put some hockey stick tape bodge on the barrel, but fine. It's this whole thing, the whole kit with everything was £150. So, you know, I'm not too fussy. And I'll show you a bit more. So, really simple to use. Grab the end of the barrel, pull it down. Stick your pellet in the hole. Barrel back up. When you do that, it's if you can see that, it sets the safety. What you do, push that in, and that's the safety off. There's a little red dot there. I've just made some new targets. The centre is 1 inch, 25mm. So I'm going to have a few goes. It's really windy today, so that's me making my excuses. And it's 25 yards from me sitting in this chair to the target. Safety off. I wish I'd cleaned the scope. It's fairly loud. Bit of recoil, but got used to that. Not terrible considering how windy it is. From wind's coming from right to left. I really need to clean these lenses. Right, let's go and have a look. Find the phone. Well, there you go. I'm a bit left and a bit high, about 1 inch left and 1 inch high on the final. Well, actually, so there's my finger. Obviously, I was aiming there, and I'm the shots are going there. So if I adjust for the wind a bit, maybe if I aim over here a bit, I'll probably end up with shots there. I'm not going to adjust the sight because if it's a still day, I will be within here. Honest. Right, I'll have another go. I've just cleaned the lens, scope, glass, whatever you call it. Yeah, it makes sense that with the wind coming from the right to the left, I'm about an inch or so off to the left of the target. So that makes sense. I'm going to adjust, see if I can get nearer the ball by aiming slightly right. I'm not going to adjust the scope because it's spot on a calm day. I think I may have said that just a minute ago. Anyway, glasses off. I have to remember to take my glasses off because this is the same as a nice pair of glasses. Right, I've cleaned the scope now. Safety off. Miles out. About 3 inches high on that one. Adjust this sight. Yeah, I'm sort of on centre now, but I'm high. All right, let's go and have a look again. Well, you can see where I adjusted for right to left. So a little bit too far right, quite high. So anyway, that's good enough without adjusting up the scope again, because I don't know if you can hear, it's just really windy. Anyway, so there it is. It's a composite stock, feels fine. It's not too heavy. It was quite long when I put the silencer on it, but it feels fine. You get used to it. The trigger is really long. As far as I can tell, it's not adjustable. I'm used to quite a sort of almost hair trigger. This one, you're pulling, plink. But I'm sort of getting used to that now. It must be some sort of safety feature. Yeah, not much more I can tell you about it. This is where the sights used to be. Yeah, sorry, sight would have been there and there. I don't know why I was pointing at that earlier. But yeah, when it comes as standard, it had the original sights on and the scope. So there you go. That's it. The Webley VMX. Overall, it's a good gun. Everything I've aimed at, I've hit so far in terms of wildlife, magpies and pigeons. So every one I've gone for, I've killed. So it must be okay. But admittedly, I've not done any shooting on a windy day like today. So I'll have to adjust for that in the future. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll be Springy. Yeah, normally for shooting birds, I'm stood up. That makes any difference. I'll sit down on my chair in there for target and for zeroing in the scope, but for actual general shooting down the bottom end of my garden, yeah, I'm just stood up. So peace and love. I've been Springy, and we'll see you soon.